Hey there, welcome to Monster Cat's Mix Contest, where real home DJs showcase their mixing talents to win real prizes. Here, let me show you. Each season, finalists from all over the world face off on the show to earn the votes of our elite judges. They must come up with the most creative mix only using our music. But there could only be one season champion. So let's get right into it because it all starts right now on this season of the Mix Contest.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to the fourth challenge of the Mix Contest Season 7. No advancements to announce this week. We'll be revealing the results of both elemental challenges in next week's Battle Back episode. So let's get right into today. Although Baldi and Moonrunes worked together to advance from the previous challenge, these two will now be facing off against one another for the second slot in our finale. Today's challenge pits Earth against Air, and our home DJs are required to use at least 5 elemental tracks, which are songs with titles that involve that element in their mix. The finalists with the mix that best adheres to the criteria and best represents their element will advance to the finale and compete for the title of champion. On top of that, the artists today have spent the last week being mentored by none other than Fairlane. Fairlane was able to give insightful feedback and suggestions to our finalists, but the mixes were crafted entirely by our home DJs. Immediately following this episode, head on over to monstercat.com/mixcontest2022 to vote for who you think deserves to advance to the finale and get one mix closer to the title of champion and the incredible prize bundle provided by NZXT, Pioneer DJ, LoopCloud, and Label Radar. This community vote will join our elite judges in determining who advances. Lots up for grabs in this episode, just like always, so let's get right into this. First up is Baldi with the element of Earth, and here's Fairlane to tell you a little bit about his mix.
What's up, Call the Wild? It's Fairlane here, and I had the privilege of mentoring both Moonrunes and Baldi in this section of this year's Mix Contest for Call the Wild. First up, we have Baldi, who was given the Earth theme for this mix. Right off the bat, Baldi did an incredible job of using track selection to keep very similar textural elements throughout the duration of the mix. All the songs sound very cohesive and blend really well together. Also did a great job of keeping that theme throughout the mix, whether that was the use of sound design, track titling. He even went as far as to throw a few puns in there. So if you guys hear any rock music or anything of that sort, that's what he was doing there, which is awesome. Baldi also used a wide variety of genres and tempo changes throughout the mix, which gives the listener a really dynamic listening experience. Whole thing flowed really well. Awesome job, Baldi. A few things that I helped him with were just kind of easing in those little key changes throughout the mix, which is always very difficult to do. Same goes for tempo changes, just finding unique ways to use effects, reverb swells, whatever we can to kind of ease into that. So great job, Baldi. Hope you guys enjoy the mix.
Just keep breathing, just keep breathing now. Don't run away, we can still figure it out. Why do I do this? Why do I push you down? I'm reaching out. You think that I would let you go? Well, look at me and listen most. I wish that I knew what was wrong. What's wrong?
of the dark, I'm gonna hold your hand wherever you are. Let's get lost tonight. Let's go somewhere. Let's get wild tonight. Let's run away from here. Let's get lost tonight. Let's go somewhere. Let's get wild tonight. Let's run away from here. Let's run away, run away. 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 Let's go into the wild. Let's go into the wild. Into the wild. Just another night, no sleep. Staring at the wall again. Always know that I'm in deep. When I start ignoring all my flaws, I don't even know the problems. So how am I supposed to solve? Still I'm drinking like it stops. I feel too much and nothing at all. Lately, I feel a little crazy. I wish someone could save me now. I can't take these emotions, damn these emotions lately. I don't even know myself. Keep wishing I was someone else. Cause I can't take these emotions, damn these emotions.
Make the ground shake.
Yeah, I'm lost and numb, cold to the touch. I pretend like I don't remember your name. Every masterpiece turns to blasphemy. When I close my eyes, yeah, I still see your face. We were the thunder and the lightning, burning fire that started from a spark. I would spin you just to watch you twirl. It was us against the world. You were the rain falling on my skin. Yeah, I was dying when you pulled me in. I was your rebel and you were my girl. It was us against the world. birds in a wolf den, but to us it still feels like heaven. Cause we don't let the bad vibes get in, we don't let them win. Testify to the strength of a true bond, flying high over the heads of a root mob, staying at the revolution of the whole clock, killing all with love. I don't care if they're talking about us. No, I don't care if they put us down. No, I don't care if the sky falls around us. We're riding on a big cloud. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I don't care. We're riding on a big cloud. Oh, 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 oh. Our mother is the boom in the baseline. Our father is the backbeat halftime. They say we were born under a bad sign. We say yes, so what? We're the ones who create our own world. Friendly assassins known as pegboard. All glory and praise to the bad lord. Kill 'em all with love. I don't care if they're talking about us. No, I don't care if they put us down. No, I don't care if the sky falls around us. We're riding on a big cloud. We're riding on a big cloud. I don't care if the sky falls around us. We're riding on a pink cloud. Out, out.
Thank you, Baldy. If you think he deserves to advance to the finale, head on over to monstercat.com/mixcontest2022 right after this episode and place your vote. Coming in now, we have Moon Runes with the element of air. And back over to Fairlane to tell you a bit about his mix.
All right, so next up we have Moon Runes, and Moon Runes was given the air theme for this mix, which he did an incredible job of incorporating throughout the entire 30 minutes, whether that was done through selective sound design, some breathing sounds, some air swells, that kind of thing, through a really great track selection. Everything was on point and on brand throughout that entire mix. So great job to Moon Runes for that one. Did a really good job of incorporating those subtle mashups, throwing vocals on top of drops, using familiar melodies during build-ups. I loved that. Also did a really good job of utilizing those downtimes during the mix, so letting the mix breathe, break down, give the listener a moment to relax before going back into a heavy section. Great job overall. I'd say the biggest things that helped him out with were maybe incorporating some more of those low-mid EQings in the, if you had clashing pianos, to help those two pianos breathe over top of each other. As well as utilizing some effects and impacts to kind of make those abrupt transitions a little less abrupt and flow a little nicer. Overall, though, amazing mix, and hope you guys enjoy. Good job, Moon Runes.
Life is a rhythm from the heart. In every heartbeat, you're able to discover more of life. Just going by the heart, breathing in. Letting go is surrendering to the greatness of the soul. And yes, it's there, nowhere Fly, 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 fly high, fly low. You know how to go free like a bird. That's in the mind. The mind is sweet.
of it. But it all comes back when the moon gets low, dancing in the afterglow. And when the room starts spinning and my eyes are closed, feeling like I'm not alone.
feeling good like that, so what you gonna do? And I can't stop thinking about you, but what you gonna do? And you know I'm feeling good like that, so what you gonna do? And I can't stop thinking about you, but what you gonna do?
Wasting time on my own. All the places you said we go. All this pain builds within. Footsteps fade, what could have been? Finally I feel more free. The end of you and me, let it go, let it be. My heart belongs to me. My heart belongs to me. You're never gonna let me go, and I will never let you go. And now I'm feeling stronger, feeling stronger.
times have changed and we're old now. I think our heat's getting cold now, and now I'm just in love with your cold shoulder.
Cause we fight and then we make love. We break up and then we 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate from. Nobody can change us. Love it when we hate from. Nobody can change us.
Nobody can change us. I cannot fall asleep without you by my side, but when you're here I'm all cold. Yeah, we got something special, but I cannot feel the minute in pyro. Tell me what you gonna do when they catch us, when they pull out big guns and they blast us. The final answer to our mad love. Cause we fight and then we make love. We break up and then we 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. When we dance and then we fall in the street and then we slow down. 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us.
Up on the lobby floor. Yeah, that's not what's some kind of war. I'm coming out like a waterfall. Check my phone, but you never come. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Pushed you out, pushed you out. Come let me break up all of these pains. I've been messed up by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I can see. Took my key, yeah. Can we be
here with you now? See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you. Rather be no other place than here with you now. Place I'm here with you. I see your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you now.
It was beautiful. I wouldn't change a thing.
Thank you, Moon Runes. And that just about wraps up today's episode. Thank you to our finalists and Fairlane for putting on quite the show. This competition continues to get more difficult. Now comes the hard part for all of you at home. Head on over to monstercat.com/mixcontest2022 to vote for the home DJ you think is most deserving to advance to the finale, get one mix closer to the title of champion, and the incredible prize bundle provided by NZXT, Pioneer DJ, Loop Cloud, and Label Radar. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here same time, same place next week for our Battle Back Challenge. But until then, this has been Rocket Man signing off. See ya.